The 1/8 Buggy European Championship B Finals Day got off to a damp start after a night of heavy rain. Organisers worked hard to keep the show running and reduced the lower finals running times to keep the track in one piece. But by lunchtime, things picked up and the semis even enjoyed some sunshine. Semi A on pole was TQ man Alessandro Maggi, who looked decidedly less confident now racing than he did in qualifying. The two biggest stories of the Semi A, seen here together, car 2 of Alessandro Stocco, currently in front after delivering the goods in the final round yesterday to qualify 3rd overall, but soon slid down the timing screens as car 10 of Michael Lewis came alive. So while Stocco didn't make the cut, missing a final position, his countryman Alessandro Maggi finished 4th, but it was Brit Michael Lewis who finished on top. Semi B had Swiss driver Jeremy Pitet on pole, escaping the pileups on lap 1, but his biggest challenger was Ben Williams, who made it into the lead for a time, whilst Daniel Bernabe, seen here from Albert Navarro, bumped up from the quarterfinals and makes it to the final, whilst Pitet worked hard and got past Ben to win, and he would set pole in the main final, with Michael Lewis behind him, Alex Zanchetin 3rd on the grid and Ben on 4th. As the buzzer sounds, the first 3 get away. Second car of Michael Lewis looks to clip the barrier, bringing Alex Zanchetin right up his rear wing. And on the hairpin, he makes a great pass as utter carnage from the mob behind them descends. Car 5 of Daniel Bernabe rockets past 4th spot Ben Williams, then cartwheels his way into our shot, doing some damage to his wing in the process. And as the front 3 get away, car 8 of Nuno Rebello profits up into 4th. Meanwhile, poleman Jeremy Pitet looks to put distance on Alex Zanchetin, while Michael Lewis is looking to retake his 2nd place. But with the rest of the pack this close, it could really be anybody's. Only 1 lap down and Pitet has some breathing space, but in the melee, some way behind him, Nuno Rebello has continued to climb into 2nd from Michael Lewis, as green-white car of Andres Marcelino just drives over Alessandro Maggi to take 4th. Alessandro returns the favour as the robust exchange continues, but for now remains in 5th. So as Jeremy sails off into the distance, we have Nuno Rebello in 2nd from car 2 of Michael Lewis in 3rd, Andres Marcelino in 4th and Alessandro Maggi centimetres away. They continue twisting and turning through this winding track until a mistake from Michael lets Marcelino and Maggi through. By now Jeremy is at least 1 turn ahead as the 3 behind him continue to battle for 2nd. The 3 space out only a little as car 3 of Alex Zanchetin begins to make his comeback into 5th, while a bad corner from car 5 Daniel Bernabe sent him back again. And just some more carnage generally, of which the leader looks now peacefully unaware. 5 minutes in and Alessandro Maggi has passed Marcelino to take 3rd and is harassing Nuno Rebello to hand over 2nd spot. A leapfrog on the jump doesn't stick, so the battle continues until a bad landing he gives up the place and hands back 3rd to Marcelino too. And if you look further down the screen you can see the orange-white leading car of Pitet some way ahead driving his own race. But a few moments later all Alessandro's hard work is undone. As are the marshal's jeans. Still quiet up front, Jeremy makes a pit stop, his position unchallenged. In his own country, one of the clear favourites through qualifying, surprisingly though, the only Swiss driver on the track. B Euros in particular, often dominated by home drivers. There are however 3 British and 3 Spanish on the track, one of which, Andres Marcelino, cartwheeling, makes Jeremy's life even easier. Lets Alex Zanchetin into 2nd, and from nowhere comes orange car 12 of Michael Johansson. And in a heartbeat, the battle for 2nd is back on. Marcelino, who spent more time in 2nd now than anyone, out-corners Zanchetin, who cuts a corner but cannot take the position. So with Swedish driver Michael Johansson in 2nd, Marcelino bows out for fuel. Michael's time in 2nd is short-lived though, as a 3rd of the way in, Marcelino's a fairly comfortable 2nd, though some 13 seconds back from the leader. Behind him, car 7 of Alessandro Maggi is up into 3rd. the event's top qualifier, but that disappointing semi leaving him some climbing to do as he repeats his earlier mistake, but gets away with it this time as Johansson continues to fall down the timing screen. 20 minutes in and Alessandro is up into second, but still some 20 seconds behind the leader. At the midway point, Jeremy continues to lead as Alessandro pushes hard, shaving 5 seconds off the poleman's lead. Car 6 of Tony Truman is in third, with Michael Johansson climbing back to fourth, then passing Tony to continue his comeback. 2/3 of the way in and the front 4 remain the same, although Alessandro has continued to push hard, now only 5 seconds back and increasingly showing the dominance that served him so well in qualifying. A minute later and the leader makes a mistake. Several backmarkers get past the poleman, stranded, and finally Maggi is able to pass and take the lead. The adrenaline sends him off course, but he just keeps it together as chasing Jeremy flips out to the delight of the Italians. For a lap, a scrappy battle takes place as the nervy pair give it everything. But a mistake from Jeremy gives all the advantage Alessandro needs. 10 minutes remaining, Alessandro leads from Jeremy, while Tony Truman loses fourth to fellow Brit Ben Williams. Then a flame out for Jeremy approaching the 40-minute mark gives even more ground to Alessandro. Well, Jeremy returns to the track and apart from a brief challenge from Michael Johansson, maintains a solid second, leaving Michael in the dying minutes to be pursued by Ben Williams. Both drivers, hungry for a podium spot, unleash a thrilling duel. Ben makes it past and the pair are wheel to wheel. Undeterred, Michael blocks Ben hard into the wall, then off across the double-double, which has been the undoing of many pressured drivers this weekend. Approaching the final minute, the two complete laps little more than a metre apart. Before long, Ben's ahead again, but then Michael outguns him on the straight, but continues to give Ben tantalising opportunities in the corner as the crowd go bananas. Pretty soon it's wheel to wheel again and side by side jumps. Ben lands badly as Johansson's car 12 from the back of the grid looks to take bottom of the podium. Not if Ben has anything to do with it. But no, the Welshman rolls it. As the pair begin their final lap, they're swapping the lead on each corner, the crowd erupting. Michael risks rolling to slam the door hard in Ben's face. There's no messing on the doubles, but Ben's squirrely as they hit the straight for the final time. Michael Johansson's off into the distance, but William won't relent. And it pays off as another aggressive corner backfires this time. Scrabbling over the dirt as the final horn sounds, Michael's in the lead. 3 corners to go, holds the first. Ben has the second. Last jump, flags out, Ben has it and crosses the line sideways to take the win in a thrilling battle for third. With Jeremy Pitet on second and Alessandro Maggi, the 2012 1/8 Buggy European B champion.
Sono molto contento di questa vittoria. Siamo stati
very happy for all weekend. He started at the beginning so and then he go better and better, and he's very happy for the final, for the qualifying, and he said that he will be for the future. The car wasn't so good in the semi-final, but then in the final worked very good. The strategy was to be calm during the final and to push hard, and then he won. Okay.
First I was disappointed, but it's a very good thing and I am very happy. Perhaps it's too easy the first at the beginning, and at the end with the battle was too difficult for me, and Maggi was very fast.
We all were watching you on the battle for the podium. What on earth was that like?
It's a bit nerve-wracking, to be honest. I didn't really know where I was. I could hear the crowd cheering every time I got close to the car, so I was like, okay, well maybe I'm doing all right than I thought. After a bad first lap, a couple of incidents. I managed to just drive flat out as fast as I could. And I knew my engine sponsor, John, would have been shouting me on, making me try to go faster. So I just thought, go for it, and why not? And then the last 3 laps, well, they're a bit of a blur. Just drive flat out, know you can do it, just go for it. And every move that I made or he made, you could hear the crowd going. And it was really nerve-wracking, to be fair.